Hi there, I'm Timothy Linsdale, video producer and a Christian and also a Parkinson sufferer. And some people have asked me, how do I handle that emotionally? Well, when it comes to emotion, I've always been one that tries to keep my emotions in check. Try to stay relaxed. You get a dry throat, just take a drink. What does that mean emotionally? A lot of times I don't think in that way, but I know I get emotional. But I'm pretty good at restraining it and covering it up. Of course, it increases your stress, and increased stress will cause more Parkinson's symptoms. At least it does for me. So let's continue to research that out. When you first notice symptoms, my first symptoms was a slight tremor, just a slight tremor, and eventually it starts to worsen, and go to the doctor, and they look you up and down. That's mostly what I've seen that they do, is it's just by observation that what is happening is the cells in your brain that produce dopamine to control motion are dying. So you're losing that chemical that controls your motion. And so once you've got it, once it's been diagnosed, what do you do next? Are you going to hide from the world? I definitely don't. I'm involved in a lot of volunteer organizations such as the Boy Scouts and Kiwanis. I've enjoyed doing that, helping others. It's also part of my Christian heritage to do that. And but I end up in leadership positions a lot, whether I'm a leader or not. That's to be judged, I guess, by others. But the worse the tremor got, the harder it was going to be for me to do that. And also as a video producer, when I was really in business, and then be in front of people and having difficulties controlling things, that was not a great thing. So I had to deal with the fact that I wasn't going to do probably that kind of video anymore, and I was closer to just basic retirement, which is what I took. But one of the things that reminded me, thinking about this emotionally, or life in general, is Forrest Gump, when he talks about a box of chocolates, about life. You don't know what you're going to get. The interesting thing, though, is each one of those pieces of candy, it's sweet, even though you don't know what it is. So when you know you have it, okay, that's it. They don't have a cure for it. Maybe someday. I know they're talking about different things, but you're going to have to deal with it one way or the other. You get with your doctor, and they know the drugs used that help to alleviate symptoms. Right now I'm taking carbidopa levodopa, which is supposed to be the Cadillac standard of the medications, and that helped, but it bothered me intestinally. So I've tried to work with balancing that out, and that's it creates a stressful issue. It didn't work great for me at first for my tremor, but as we went on, my one doctor added entacapone, which is an extender, and that made a major improvement for me in controlling my well, I shouldn't say I controlled anything. The drugs were controlling it. They operate as a synthetic to dopamine, from what I understand, which better helps symptoms. Doesn't eliminate it, but it makes it livable for me, especially when I'm in front of a lot of people speaking. That's helped me a lot. I find it's also important not to hide it. Let people know if you're having trouble with those symptoms, what's going on with you. Be upfront, and maybe you can help somebody. You don't know who you might come across. As you know, I got this too. Where are you at? Let's talk about it. And maybe that's all you want to do is just talk and feel better about themselves. They're not alone in the world. So, work with your doctor closely on these things. I've been allowed by my doctors to vary my medication. Of course, I could whether they allowed me or not, but to find out intestinally what would work, what can I do to deal with that, how much do I need to take to control it, how little can I take, how many times a day. Been working on that, and that's improved my quality of life, and it's much less impactful on my emotions. The future is an issue. It's a degenerative disease. It's going to continue to worsen the longer you live. But I found, as with any day in your life, just make the most of that day and press on. Because you don't know. It's like that box of chocolates. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But what's going on today, make the most of that. That's what I like to do and try to do. Is it scary? I don't know what that means exactly. I guess so. But I keep a positive attitude of just moving forward. Just doing what I do and doing the best I can. I'm better than some and worse than others, just like all of us. And just make the most of it. So I don't let it really wrap me up in knots, which makes it even worse. You're going to have everybody's Parkinson's symptoms are different. It's one of the things I'm going to say. The loss of, interestingly enough, I had a loss of smell. And later on, I thought it was, my mother had loss of smell when she got older, and I thought, well, I just inherited that. But apparently that is, from what I've been told, is a symptom of Parkinson's. Now, whether that's your case, I don't know. But it had started going away a long time ago. So whether it takes Parkinson's that long, or maybe it's just the way it worked for me, might be. But as you can see, I'm out there and with people, in front of people. I'm happy, so happy my medication is helping me at this point in the way it does. I'm still affected. It affects my walking and balance. So I have to be aware and careful of what I'm doing. Exercise is important. Keep yourself active. Find some exercises that work for you. Keep that up. You'll feel better. You'll do better. It's important, I think. I know it helps me. Keeping active, keeping your mind active. The second vocation in life I chose was video production, and that's been terrific for me, because even in not doing it as a business much anymore, but I still do a lot of it, just like these vlogs or personal projects, which I have some on Amazon. You can look those up. Travel videos, gold panning videos from gold experts, some of the best in the world. That was so fun to do. So I look forward to that. On the chance that I'm going to get to do more. So whatever your avocation is or vocation, pursue it. Make the most of life today as it is. Don't be crushed by it. Just make the most of today and enjoy it. It's how it is. So, tell you what, that's probably enough for today. So I'm Tim Linsdale. Like and comment on my videos. Subscribe to my channel and support my channel if you would. I'll be talking more about Parkinson's as time goes on. So, get out there. Make it a great day. And of course, I have to throw in a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a health professional. I'm just telling you my story and my experience. So, have a great day.